When learning music, a lot of people are skeptical towards music theory. They feel like there are a bunch of rules that get in the way of the creative process. And in order to become a good songwriter, composer, or even performer, one must play based off of what they feel and ignore all the rules that are tied in with music theory. Well, this may come as a surprise to a lot of you, but even if you play based off of what you feel, anything that you play still ties back to a music theory concept. I remember when I first started on the piano, I didn't know anything about music theory. And I played based off of what I felt, I learned things based off of what I heard, and I picked up patterns along the way. But as I got older and I studied music theory, I was then able to match the things that I did in the past with everything that I learned at the time. And this opened a whole new world to me, allowed me to advance my creativity when making my own arrangements and compositions. So you shouldn't look at music theory as necessarily a hindrance, but instead look at it as an enabler to allow you to open up your world of creativity. We're going to learn about chords, we're going to learn about triads, we're going to learn about thirds, broken chords, and inversions. Now, I know these things all sound very complicated and technical, but the good thing is they're all new patterns that are built on patterns you've already learned about the piano. What you're going to notice is there's a pattern of black keys. We have 2, and then we have 3, and then it repeats 2, and then 3. Start with this C, then we have D, E, F, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this lesson is about rhythm. Hear the strings, hear the piano. So now that we know where middle C is, why don't we go ahead and start playing? Now the keys that I played are represented by notes in notation. When we put several eighth notes in a row together, this flag then turns into a straight beam, connecting them all to one another. Rhythm is very key to music. It's very important, whether you're playing by ear, whether you're reading sheet music, whether you're making your own arrangements, whatever you're doing and you're dealing with music, you're going to use rhythm. So now let's look at the spaces in the treble clef. The lowest space is an F, then you have an A C, and then an E. C minor, an F minor, E flat major, B flat major again. Welcome to the Intermediate Bootcamp. In this first lesson, I'm going to teach you how to make your music sound fuller and richer. In today's lesson, we're going to focus on creating melodies using the chord progression from the chorus of My Immortal Advanced. So we see here in Superman that we have a chord progression of 1, 5, 6, 4, just like we had a 1, 5, 6, 4 chord progression in Hey Soul Sister. Let me go ahead and play this chord progression on the roots of both songs and see if you can listen for the similarities between the two. Hey Soul Sister. And now Superman. Now this is a great way to get started writing simple melodies with chords. Now another great technique is to play chords while singing the chord tones. Let me give an example. F sharp, E, E, C sharp, D. Now it's not just important that you understand the concepts in this lesson, but it's just as important that you go out and experiment with them. Play a song or two, create a song or two. I hope you enjoyed yourself in this lesson, and I look forward to seeing you in the next.